Here in Kenya, we're talking about 4,000 or so, between 3 to 4,000 persons are lost annually because of this particular problem. Since the beginning of the year, that is this January, all the way to 25th of this January, the statistics we have, which we've gotten from the National Police Service, gives us a figure of 349 deaths, and majority of them are the vulnerable road users. Here we are talking about pedestrians, the pedestrians, the border cyclists, motorcyclists that is, and their passengers. And that contribution is about 70% of road traffic crashes. We always say one death is one too many. So any of these deaths are quite not acceptable, even injuries. So we are here today in this particular meeting, and you've been explained that we are going to have this particular workshop whereby we'll be discussing matters touching on road safety. And in particular, in this case, we are talking about matters data. We want to see with different stakeholders, both within government and outside the government and development partners, whereby we work towards having a better data system which integrates different stakeholders. As you are all aware, that the data we get most is from the National Police Service, and we do have other data sources from the road agencies, especially on touching on the infrastructural component. We have data from the hospital, where we're talking about injuries, also deaths, and different stakeholders, including insurance, on the cost of road traffic crashes, amongst others. So much of the rise of the fatalities are due to the increase of the number of vehicles, in particular border. We always register up to 30,000 border every year in the Republic of Kenya, and this has been the major cause. If you see our statistics, currently border deaths are up to 40%, having risen from as little as 5% over 15 years ago to the current about 40% contribution of all fatalities. So that is because of the high number of borders. And as well, when you improve on your data, and if you, then what happens is that your numbers tend to be high. But we are working on that, working with the different stakeholders, including yourselves, to make sure that the numbers go down. Mark you that road safety is not a government agenda alone, it's everyone's responsibility. We are working currently to have all the borders push into a circle-like system, whereby they'll be like the matatus, whereby they'll be having a chairperson and team leaders and office operate more or less formally. And we put rules forth to that effect. As a matter of fact, motorcycle rules of 2015 stipulate that you cannot operate a border without having to be in a circle. But these are some of the areas which we want all of us, because the importance of us working in a formal system really reduces this aspect to do it, border being a road safety challenge, but at the same time even becoming a security challenge, amongst others.